Das ist ein schöner Morgen. Ach du lieber Video. Good morning, mining model maniacs. This is Panzerman Bill of Panzerman's Bunker coming to you with update ski number 5. I saw number 5, not 4, not 6, number 5. Of Jim Parashaka says, "Hey Jim, how you doing? We really got a group build going now. Italiano front, 44 to 45. Now it's turned into a group build. We take our republic back from you fascists. Alright fellas, little update ski. I'm gonna run down a list of participants. We got a bunch of people involved. Clint from the Mad Mauler, he just finished up his ME262. He turned out real well. You should check out his channel. He did a great job painting it. Atomic Dog Brian, he's working on his M1340 Italian light tank. He had a problem. He snapped a track, trying to stretch it out. I hope he gets it fixed. He comes up with some kind of solution. Keep at it, Brian. You'll get it. Hey Joe Herman and Verkorsman. These are guys that they're expressed interest or looking for kits to get involved. I hope to see them put up a video soon. We'll see what they're working on. Panzer Jager, he's working on a P51, a red tail. He says he's going to work on. And the old git, Mick, he says he's going to do a Panther tank that was a shelf queen. He's going to pull it down and finish it up. And I think he's going to work with Darren on that too. Good, so we're actually getting some people involved, getting Jim's group build rolling here. You know, I'm really pleased, fellas. Thanks a lot. Thanks a million. You know, yeah, Bill's just happy, pleased as punch with all the outpouring of support. Jawohl, it is a regular Bund. It's a Bund party, yes. Jawohl. Jawohl, oui, da, si. Alright, also, before we get to the models, I know I was talking about using a filter, and a lot of guys written on their comments about, you know, what is a filter, and, you know, wanted some explanation of it. So I'm going to show a little. I got some pictures here. We'll go over to the phone. Swinging Woo Hoo and Old Git were asking about it. So let's see what we can come up with over here on the old phone, shall we? Yeah. All right. First off, on the actual armored car here, I was showing the layout of all the tools and tank tools and equipment I had on the outside. I scratch built the jack. I used a jack block from spares. Same thing with the fire extinguisher and hammer and the gas can on this side. I also added the machine gun and the sway arm for it too on this side here to make it look better. Alright. This picture here, you see I added quite a bit of stuff here. I had a fender guard on the front. I also add the rear mirror, a light, and a horn on this little part right here on the fender. And of course, the stowage on the fenders right here. Gas can, a scratch-built axe. Back here, a shovel, scratch-built bolt cutters, and another thing from the spares, a box. And there it is. You can see how stark the camouflage is on this, and this is what I'm going to get to with the filters. Another kit part I had to, the last kit part I had to put on were these fenders. I mean mufflers. Fender mufflers. Look how tiny these things are, man. They look like they were made for a little motorcycle or something, and the guards are minuscule. So I went in with styrene. I made some bigger, beefier mufflers for the armored car. First thing I did, I got the decals put on it. Same old way, you know, you gloss coat and you put the decal on, use your setting and solve solution on top of it to get it to snug down. Alright, working on all the stowage, put it off on some tape. I'll be painting it up. Alright, here's the beginning of the filter process. All I use is buff, Vallejo Acrylics buff, Windex back in there, and I put it onto the my mixing dish. Big brush, and then I just start slathering it on. You see how stark the camouflage is. Here's the process, getting it really diluted with the Windex, diluted up. See how stark it is? Yeah. There's the process, real easy peasy. Ain't no technique to it at all. You just start slathering it on there. See how wet it is and it's pooling up and everything? That's the whole process. It's going to mute down those hard contrast colors. You see I just got it slathered all over it. And the beauty about this is, once it's dry, if you don't like it, you can add some more. You know, make it even more faded. It's easy peasy, fellas. You can knock down the hard contrast on the camouflage real easy with a filter. You don't need to run some magic jungle juice from AK blah 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 blah. You can make your own stuff and it won't cost you an arm and leg. Yeah, I'm stealing their trade secrets. It ain't no trade secret. They just bottled old techniques and slicked it up. Anybody can do this. It's old school technique. And there it is. It's starting to dry. You can tell right now it's starting to mute out the colors and everything. That's what a filter is. It's just a wash. And on camouflage, I use the buff color. You know, that mutes out all the colors evenly. And there it is. It's starting to dry. See how much more muted the colors are looking. And if I want to go even further, I do another application once it's totally dry. That's it. Just easy peasy, fellas. That's a filter. Alright, let's come over to the actual model now. It's been dry for a bit. Look how nice and muted that hard contrast on them camouflage colors are now, brothers. Really nice and easy technique. Just a diluted wash. That's all it is. I used the buff on the camouflage, and I even used a gray filter on the tires. They're not so stark black now. You know, they're more muted. They look like they're road-worn rubber. Say that 3 times quick. Road-worn rubber. Road-worn rubber. Blah, 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 blah. I'm tired. I gotta get some sleep. See how nice and muted that is, brothers. Just a filter. If I even want to make even more washed out, I go ahead and put another application on it. Alright, one thing else I wanted to show you. Hans, Franz, and Lipke, they're going to have to be substituted with another Hans, Franz, and Lipke, because even as nice as these figures are, fellas, they are way over scale. This is a 1/76 scale vehicle. These are 1/72 scale vehicle, and they look monstrous. You know, you put them inside here, and they just tower over it like a giant. So I dug in my my spares and everything, and I found some old Matchbox figures, and they are much more suitable. They're much more diminutive, and they'll look a lot better inside there. So I got replacements for Hans, Franz, and Lipke. I'll use these figures somewhere else, but they're just way too big to be used with this vehicle. They don't look right. And there's the tank tools and stowage being worked on. So I'm getting there. Total time in probably about 16 hours. So I'm getting there, fellas. Alright. Yeah, when you measure out these guys, they measure out to about 25 millimeters. You know, these guys are about, 22, 21, 22, and they're the proper size. You know, once you put them down, I have to cut the base plate off. Once you put them down in there, look, they look a lot more appropriate for that vehicle, because they are 1/76 scale. All right, so this another little detail bump in the road, but we'll get there. We're getting there. There she's looking. All right, fellas. Till next time, this is Panzerman Bill of Panzerman's Bunker. All right, fellas, keep up with the support of Jim, and we'll get this group build rolling here, and we'll have a lot of fun on a group build. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Damen und Herren. Ciao, baby. Mwah.